Information to help communities prepare for these dangerously low temperatures.
The freezing temps have prompted offices and schools across the state to close. Now, lawmakers are joining that group. They were in session today, but they're off for the rest of the week. We continue our team coverage tonight with Raquel Martin live in Springfield. And Raquel, this doesn't happen very often.
That's right, Jennifer. This is actually pretty rare. I actually talked to people who've worked here in the Capitol for years or decades. They say they can only remember one, maybe two times when session was canceled because of cold weather. One of them being back in 1999 during an ice storm. Now, lawmakers were here ready to put in some work, but it looks like now that work will be stalled.
This is very serious weather, and my administration is not underestimating the gravity of this in how we respond.
It's all hands on deck as the state prepares for historic freezing temperatures that in some areas could feel like negative 50 degrees.
Some of the records we're looking at are records that go back to the late 1800s as far as the level of cold across northern Illinois. We haven't seen temperatures close to this in almost 40 years.
Tuesday morning, Governor Pritzker issued a disaster proclamation to help cities, hospitals, and first responders. He was joined by state agency leaders who echoed his warning.
The main thing is you don't want to ignore that you're shivering. That is the first sign that your body is losing heat and that you're on the path to hypothermia.
Chris Miller from the National Weather Service says cold temperatures have killed roughly 700 people in Illinois since 2007.
This is more than tornadoes, floods, heat, and lightning and severe storms combined. So this is a very serious situation.
They're urging everyone to stay indoors and off the roads. Many are taking warnings seriously. Dozens of schools and businesses statewide are closing.
It's really dangerous. And so for district office, for me, we will close tomorrow.
At the State House, lawmakers willing to let their staff off vowed to weather the storm, though many still in shock.
I thought this was Illinois. I don't know. This is temperatures you expect in Minnesota, but it's pretty severe.
It's crazy because we're not used to it.
By the afternoon, lawmakers were called out for the week, joining thousands who will be cooped up at home as temperatures plummet. Now, state officials are really begging people to just stay home. If you have to leave and hit the road, bring a cell phone with you in case of an emergency. Now, the worst weather is supposed to hit tomorrow, and lawmakers won't be back until next week. For now, live in the Capitol, Raquel Martin, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Wish we could do the same, right?
Right, that would be nice.
All right, thank you, Raquel. Now, some important tips for anybody looking for a place to get warm if you need one. The Emergency Management Agency has a list of warming centers across the state. If you don't see one near you, you can always call your county emergency center. And an important note, every Department of Human Services offices will be turned into warming centers during business hours.